How's it going, everyone? Today we are going to do a deep dive into the world of decentralized applications, also known as dApps. These play a massive role in the world of DeFi, and it is a sector that is exploding with growth. We can think of them like a traditional app on your phone, but a lot better. So with that being said, let's take a closer look into the world of dApps. My name's Sugar, and this is Token Tutorials.
Getting into what is a DApp or decentralized application, you can think of them like normal apps, but the key difference is they run on a peer-to-peer network such as a blockchain. No one person or entity has control of the app, and other key features is that it must be open source to operate on its own, the data and records must be kept public, and it must use cryptographic tokens to keep the network secure. Jumping into the benefits of decentralized applications, first off, they are censorship resistant, meaning it's difficult for governments or powerful individuals to control the network. There's no downtime because it runs on a peer-to-peer system, meaning that even if one computer goes down, all the rest of the network won't be affected. Because they're blockchain based, they're made up of smart contracts, meaning that cryptocurrencies can be easily integrated with the dApp. They're open source, which encourages widespread development and further lets developers build better dApps with more useful functions. An example of this would be using a dApp to replace popular ride-sharing apps. There would be no need to pay a fee for the middleman, in this case like Uber or Lyft, to connect you with your ride. What would happen instead is a smart contract would act as that middleman, and you could pay a cryptocurrency directly to the driver. The smart contract could possibly execute half the payment when the driver picks you up and fulfills the other half when it drops you off based on GPS data on your phone or something like that. Smart contract oracles like Chainlink could be used to bring in that data, but this is all stuff that is super advanced and in the future. Real quick, let's just go into some of the weaknesses behind dApps. Because they are open source and they run on smart contracts, they are open and prone to hacks. These are rare, but there are opportunities to probe these contracts for weaknesses. Another downside is the poor usability, just simply because the user interfaces haven't been developed yet. They're still kind of rough and in their beginning stages. Another downside is the lack of users. Now, with more users, you have a more effective network, and this is known as the network effect. The problem is currently dApps struggle from having low users, which can make them less interactive and possibly less secure. This article then takes a look at popular dApps out there at the time of writing. It mentions that the most popular dApps at the time are decentralized exchanges, also known as DEXs. That will be the next video that we put out. And these essentially enable people to swap your crypto without the need for a centralized entity like Binance or Coinbase. And this still kind of holds true today. Your exchanges and DEXs are going to be the largest coins when it comes to dApps. An example of a DEX would be UniSwap, and that's on the Ethereum network. MakerDAO is another example of a dApp, and this enables borrowing and lending of cryptocurrency and is a way that you can earn passive income. The Tron ecosystem of dApps is largely dedicated to gaming, and it is a rapidly growing sector within the crypto market space. But essentially, dApps are a new way to build a business, and that kind of is where this article wraps up. Decentralized application platforms definitely have a bright future ahead of them. And one of the best places to look for trending dApp tokens is the State of the dApps website. I'll have a link to this down in the description. But you can see here we can sort by different categories or based on different networks. If we just search the gaming categories, we can see that Upland, Splinterlands, Rabona are our top 3. Heading over to the finance section, we can see Tether, MakerDAO, and Compound are all popular names that we are familiar with. MakerDAO being a spot where you can borrow and lend your DAI, which is a stable coin, for passive income. Compound is essentially a money market on a decentralized blockchain, and Tether is a stable coin. Heading over to our decentralized exchanges, UniSwap is our leader, and you can see that's followed by Ox and ClaySwap. Marketplaces are another spot that we're seeing explosive growth in recent months. OpenSea and Origin Protocol being two of the larger ones that I personally know of, as well as Rarible. But these are spots where you can buy and sell NFTs, and there's tons more DApp categories that you can choose to explore. This is MakerDAO. This is that platform where you can lend or borrow your cryptocurrency and earn passive income. You can see here you can either get DAI, use DAI, hold DAI, accept DAI, or use other DeFi apps or games. DAI is just a stable coin that trades at $1, similar to USDC or Tether. So if you wanted to buy DAI, they recommend using the exchange Coinbase. If you want to use DAI, here's multiple different DApps that allow you to actually use it. If you're looking to hold it, you can place it in spots like your MetaMask wallet, Ledger, or Trezor wallet. Accepting DAI is just more places where you can use it. And the DeFi section is just some DeFi spots that we can use DAI. Here we see UniSwap, one of the most popular decentralized applications out there. UniSwap is on the Ethereum network, and it basically allows you to swap your tokens back and forth between different coins. You can see here, just by going to the swap, we can swap our ETH for a wide variety of tokens. But if I wanted to trade my Ethereum for some Chainlink, I could do so by linking a wallet to Uniswap and making that transaction happen. You can also do some liquidity pools on Uniswap, and that is an advanced function of DeFi that we will touch on in another video. And finally, taking a look at some of the games. I'm a huge car fan, so let's take a look at F1 Delta Time. Personally, I've never checked out this DApp, so let's see what it's all about. So this actually looks pretty cool. It looks like they're bringing some high octane racing to the blockchain, and this is the official Formula One blockchain game. You get to own cars, drivers, and events. I assume this is an NFT based. And it looks like they have their own token for powering the DApp, and that is Rev, which I see up here we can actually stake Rev token. So I assume that is providing liquidity in the form of staking your Rev, and in return you're getting paid interest. But this is actually a really cool concept. Looks like we get some Grand Prix racing. Here it talks about that staking, so it looks like exactly that. Owners can stake their Rev token and earn some back in return. And you can do some competitions and some games. This is kind of interesting. I might have to check this out one day. But anyways, that's just some of the examples of what DApps are. They can be literally anything. Think of a phone app, but decentralized, so there's no owner. It could be like a ride-sharing app without having to pay that middleman. It could be something as cool as this little game right here. Or it could be something financial like we see with the Maker ecosystem and DAI. The possibilities are endless, and because crypto is so new, we are only going to see crazy growth from here. It's kind of like getting into e-commerce in 2002. So if you enjoy making money, definitely look into DApps, because I fully believe that this investment class is going to see massive returns in the next 10 years or longer. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It's all just for enjoyment. I am not a financial advisor, just a huge crypto fan and a crypto trader myself. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a like, and if you have any questions, throw it down in the comments and I'll get to it as quick as I can. With that being said, always invest responsibly and have a great day.